Hey, how you guys doing? What's up, you guys? So we have to talk about Jack and Brian McKnight. If you guys did not know, Brian McKnight is suing Jack. Okay, so everybody is talking about it. So party crashers, I need you guys to come on in. Make sure you guys like, share, and subscribe because we gotta talk. Now, y'all know I don't come here to play with nobody's name, nobody's mama, nobody's daddy, and sure, not anybody's legacy. But baby, Jack, I'm sorry, because I always mess up her name. I'm sorry, just say Jack. So Jack and Brian McKnight, child, this ain't just about R&B. This is rest in peace to a good name if this goes left. Jack been running that mouth, y'all. Okay? Brian, he's been running to the courts, and now we got to sit down and we have to really ask ourselves who is telling the truth and who is trying to save face. Let's break it all down. Now, y'all know Jack, that woman, she is a walking microphone. You give her a platform, honey, she's going to sing. I mean, not sing, she's going to sing, okay? And she's going to testify. You know, she's been calling out a lot of celebrities, and she's been naming names. She's been telling the kind of stories that make you sit back like, Lord, oh my goodness, I can't believe that. Honey, Jack said, Brian ain't the man y'all put on them playlists. She said behind them love songs is a whole different spirit. And baby, the streets, honey, they ate it up. Because when Jack talks, you don't just hear it, you feel it. Okay? But see, Brian ain't no fool either, honey. That man been in this game for decades. He said, hold up. You're not about to drag me in the blogs like some common man. I'm Brian McKnight, Mr. Back at One. My voice been making babies since the 90s, okay? So what do, y'all? He pulled out the big guns. I'm talking about the court system. Defamation lawsuit, baby. He said, you're not going to assassinate my character without me assassinating your wallet. Honey, that's chess, not checkers. He's trying to protect his name, his brand, and let the judge be the referee, okay? Now, family, this is where it gets juicy, because Jack says she's speaking truth. Brian says she's spreading lies, and in this life, baby, you can't have two truths. One gonna be right and one gonna be wrong. If Jack is telling straight and if she's just being honest, Brian gonna look like the biggest fraud since Milli Vanilli, okay? But if Brian proves she's lying, Jack is gonna get hit with more than just a cease and desist. She's gonna get hit with a bill. And y'all know, court don't play about defamation. They don't care about the vibes. They want receipts. Now let's pause for a minute. Because this ain't just about Jack and Brian. This is about us, honestly. How many of y'all ever had somebody put dirt on your name? How many of y'all have ever had to sit quiet while folks whisper lies? It burned, don't it? I know it burned when they out here talking about me. That's why this story, it just hits different. Brian fighting to be remembered as a legend, not a lowlife. Jack is fighting to be remembered as a whistleblower, not a liar. And that ain't life. We all fighting for how the world gonna remember us, okay? Family, party crashers, hear me when I say this. Words has power. Jag words, they can move mountains, or they can move her straight into debt if the judge slides with Brian. Brian lawsuit is more than just paper. It's his legacy on trial. And baby, don't get it twisted. They both got something to lose. This ain't just gossip. This is a spiritual war. This is truth versus reputation. And it's messy because in 2025, who really owns the truth? So, honey, what we gonna do, party crashers? We gonna watch, we gonna pray, we gonna learn. Jag versus Brian. It ain't just tea, it's teaching. It's showing us what happens when your voice don't got balance and when your ego don't got no brakes. Jag shouting from the rooftop, Brian shouting from the courthouse, and somewhere in between, the truth is sitting quiet, waiting to be found. Now, baby, this is with love. Protect your words, protect your name, because once they out in the world, you can't reel that back. And whether you sing like an angel or scream like a prophet, the world gonna hold you accountable, okay? So just remember that, y'all.